Alright, hello, here it is. This is Underwolf, and I'm bringing you my Feed the Beast modded Minecraft 1.6.4 Let's Play. And we're going to be playing on the Direwolf 20 pack. And we're going to start off by punching some trees here. And while we're doing that, I'm going to tell you guys what mods we got going on. So we are playing with the Direwolf 20 pack 1.6.4. We are going to actually take out the mods Modular Power Suits, Ars Magica 2, Thaumcraft, Thaumic Tinkerer, and Twilight Forest. I like to stay away from some of the magic mods. I do enjoy them, but I just feel like that's a different experience that I want to have. Right now I just want to have a modded Minecraft experience with machines and things like that. And maybe we'll do a magic modded Minecraft later. Okay, I did add a few mods as well. We're going to add Optifine. We're going to add Biomes of Plenty, Damage Indicators, Hopper Ducts, I'll show you more about those later, and Status Effect HUD. So other than that, it's the Direwolf 20 pack with a few mods removed and a few mods added. So alright, I punched some trees. We're going to start off just like this is Survival Minecraft. We're going to punch some trees, get some basic tools made, and punch some sheep and get some wool so we can get a bed right away. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need is to open our inventory. Let's turn about half of these into planks. Let's do a little bit more than that. We're going to get ourselves a crafting table. Alright, let's put the crafting table down. Get back in first person mode here. And we're going to make some basic tools. So first thing we're going to need is some sticks. Just get a good amount of sticks here. Okay, I'm going to make a sword so I can get some meat and protect myself should the occasion arise here. And then we're just going to get a pick. Okay. Alright, and that'll get us started. Alright, so first thing I need is 3 pieces of wool so that I can make a bed as soon as night falls, because we are playing on normal difficulty and I don't want to die. So let's see if we can find another sheep. There we go. Okay, hopefully I didn't get too far away from my crafting table. There we go. Okay, we'll get us a bed made right away. First thing. Why mess around? You know what I'm saying? Alright, so there's our bed. Okay, now that we have the bed, we're going to need food. Let's pick up our crafting table as well. I know I'm mining a crafting table with a pick. Not very effective, but hey, we're just getting started. Alright, so the next thing we're going to need is food and stone to make some stone tools. You may notice grass on the side of some of these blocks. That's part of Optifine. That's an option that you can have installed there. A little bit of a lag spike while we're loading into the new zones. This is good. We got some sand here. We're definitely going to need that once we start Tinker's Construct. Okay. Fantastic. We've got some oil. Okay, and you guys can see my coordinates in the top right if you're wondering where to go or what to do. And then if you want my seed, it's right here. Okay, cool. So we got a cherry hills biome over here, which is good. Maybe we can find us a pig and get some dinner before night falls. I probably shouldn't be sprinting around without any food, and I should probably stick closer to spawn, but hey, too little too late. If I die, I'll mark, the map should mark actually where I'm at. I was hoping we'd have a little bit better luck with food here. We have sheepies. We can eat barley, we can eat wheat. We find a little town or anything. Okay, look, there's a little village right over here. Fantastic. Cool. Alright. Alright, so hopefully there's some villagers over here. There's some pigs already. Okay, and we have our first zombie that we're going to take out. Unless he doesn't see us. Okay, we're getting chased by one over there. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see if we can protect these villagers and move in somewhere. Alright. Cool, there's damage indicators mod. Whoa! Okay, ow. I'm not sure how he got inside there, actually. That surprised the heck. That surprised me. Alright, let's see if we can get inside and put this bed down before we get in too much trouble. Alright, let's see if we can get daytime to come and help us out before all hell breaks loose. Okay. There we go, they're on fire, that's good. Jeez. The mountain of them. Sounds a little loud, we'll get that turned down. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. And I'm gonna die, I think. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna die. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see if I can get a carrot. Come on. Oh, there's zombie flesh, too. Come on, come on. Oh, no. Oh! Okay, well, we got blown up by a creeper. So I'll see you guys in just a second once I get back to my body. Okay, I'm back. I made it back to my body there. I'm going to turn on the delete button up here. I like to keep magnet mode on when I'm playing. I'm going to delete things I don't need, like this gravel, the clover. We'll leave the barley seeds. We're not going to need the trees for now. The door. We'll keep the seeds. I think we're going to pretty much keep everything else. So let's go ahead and turn that off. You can do that just by clicking the delete button right up there. And you can sort your inventory by middle mouse on your mouse wheel. If you click on that in an inventory, it'll sort it for you, which is nice. I'm going to shift click these things into my inventory. Cool. And now we have some carrots, which is nice. So we're going to kind of pillage this little city that we found here, this village. Take their stuff. Let's turn the game sound down as well. That's just way too loud. Turn it down to 10. There we go. Okay, and you may notice the game sound off and still hear sounds because in editing I'm adding Minecraft music. That way I don't have to listen to it while I'm playing, and I can control when it comes on and the levels of it. So that's why. Cool, so we have a Tinker's Construct place here. I was hoping to get some obsidian bindings, but it's better than nothing. What else does this little village have to offer us? Let's see if there's a blacksmith here anywhere. We do have some food. We have some carrots to keep us from starving, which is good. It's always great to find a village. A really good place to start. I'm not seeing a blacksmith, unfortunately, in our town here. What do we got here? Another Tinker's Construct. Okay, and no obsidian bindings. We have a paper binding, which is good, but no obsidian bindings. Cool. And we have, looks like a Miscraft room here. Fantastic. What page do we have? Miscraft fungi forest biome. Alright, that's awesome. If that's a mushroom forest, that would be amazing. That would be really cool if we just first right out the box found a mushroom forest biome. But I'm not sure if fungi forest is the same. It probably is. So, alright. Cool. We got plenty of books to steal from this place later on, which is always good. Save us on resources. So I think we have a nice little village here. I'm surprised there's not more farm stuff going on. Here we go. Okay, let's get the rest of these carrots. I like to start with the carrots and then move my way on to bread and potatoes. Like you'll see, we have potatoes here. I cook the potatoes relatively cheap, and you can make the bread into 1-for-1 and get it right away. So carrots are great to start so I don't starve to death. And then we're going to upgrade to bread and carrots. I mean, not carrots, bread and barley. Okay, guys. So here we go. We got a nice little start going here. Let's take over one of these buildings. Make it a temporary home. Okay. Alright, grab a bed. Throw the bed down in the corner. Okay. Eat some carrots so we don't starve to death. Okay. And over here we're going to put down our chest. Okay, I think the first thing I'm going to want to do is get some stone so we can make some basic tools and get a furnace going. So let me find a good place to mine, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I didn't get too far. I just walked down the hill. The village is right up there. We're going to mine some cobblestone here and get some furnaces made really quickly. I'm hoping we can find some coal. I don't know if that'll happen right away, but that's okay. We can always make some charcoal as well. So I want to get, I usually like to start out with at least 2 furnace. Is it furnace? Furnaces? I don't know. I think furnace. And a crafting table. We're going to do something cool with our crafting table as well that I should have showed you right away, but that's okay. Alright, well, as exciting as this is, let's get like 2 more pieces. Oh, there's some coal. Fantastic. Alright, let me get this vein of coal mined up, get a few more pieces of cobblestone, and I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. I just got done getting some cobblestone and some coal. I'm going to go in here. We're actually going to pick up our crafting table. Do a cool little trick here. Alright, we're going to put the crafting table into our crafting interface and make a crafting station. And these are cool because they're added by Tinker's Construct. And all they do is you can put items in them and you can walk away and the item will stay in the recipe table. So it's basically the same as having a regular chest, but I mean, same as having a regular crafting table, but a bit better. So first thing I'm going to want, I think, is some a chest. So let's get a chest sat down here. And let's drop off some of these things that we'll need here in a little bit that we don't necessarily need to hold on to right now. Okay. Alright, we got our inventory cleaned up a little bit. Alright, we're going to get some stone tools. It actually looks like it's getting dark. So let's do that. Let's get a stone. Probably a good idea to get a couple of these stone swords. Okay, you can shift left click and it'll make as many of the things that you have to make, materials to make, and put it in your inventory, which is pretty nice. So okay. Let's make a couple shovels. We're going to make at least 2 of each of these things. Okay, so it is nighttime. Let's get in bed here before all of our villagers get myrtleized. Alright, let's see if we can kill these guys without dying this time. Okay, keep an eye out for creepers. Alright, I should probably try to get in bed a little bit sooner next time. Okay, I think we're all clear here. Hey pal, you're on my chest. Alright, so let's put away some of these items. Okay. So I'm definitely going to want some torches as well. We'll do 16 torches for now and hold on to some of our supplies. Okay, let's put away some of these carrots also. Okay. Alright, so now that we have some basic stone tools, let's get a stone axe. Okay, and I'm actually going to do some mining off camera just to get us started here. I'm going to go find somewhere to mine and get us going. So I will be back once I have the materials we need to start making our first machines. See you guys in a minute. Alright guys, here I am again. I'm just going to mine right here, right next to my base. And it occurred to me that if you guys are watching this and you're not real familiar with the mods, you probably won't know what a lot of these ores are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop in and out anytime I come across something interesting or that I think you guys might want to know about. I will pop in here and show you guys. So first thing is these Cherry Hill biome trees. I'm going to chop down some of those. I'm going to do some basic mining and show you guys when I come across anything new. So for instance, here we have apatite ore, which is from forestry. It's used to make different types of fertilizers and things like that. Super useful early game and very, very awesome. So make sure that you pick up all the apatite you can. There's also iron right here and stone. And the most important thing you're going to need early is going to be copper and iron and things like that. So your first mining excursion, you probably want to stay above about Y level 30 and higher for your first excursion. So if I think of anything else to tell you guys, I'll drop in and let you know. See you here in a bit. Alright, so already I've went about 2 steps from the last time I stopped the video, and I found some tin ore. Tin ore is also very useful early on with your machines, so make sure that you pick up all the tin ore that you can. Alright guys, we'll see you here next time. Alright, welcome back guys. I just stumbled across some sulfur here, which is added by Railcraft and used in a bunch of different recipes, so that's what sulfur looks like. Make sure you grab the sulfur as well. Looks like I'm going to need an iron pick in order to pick that up, so let me get one of those made. Okay, so I made that. I'm going to get some stone. We're going to make some furnace real quick. Make 2 of them and get some iron smelted just a little bit. Okay. And we'll go ahead and do 10 pieces so that way I don't have to stop the next time that I want to make some iron picks. So I'm going to make sure I keep iron pick here. I'm going to keep stone picks and iron picks. So let's make some more stone picks. Alright, because if I'm mining stone, I don't need to waste my iron pick at this point. Eventually we'll have some tinker construct tools and we'll be able to repair our tools. But until then, we need to kind of be smart with the resources that we have. So there we go. Let's get one more. Alright, looking fantastic. We'll pick this up. Oh no, we're going to need it again in a second. So there's 4. That should be enough, actually. I think we'll get enough iron cooked up that we could make 2 if we need to. And we'll start out by only making 1. Alright, so let's do that. So 3 iron across the top here. Alright, and there's an iron pick. We'll go ahead and put our axe up here. We're not going to need that for a while. Organize our inventory. For some reason that's not working. There we go. So you can't be in an interface like for some reason it won't let you organize the inventory while you're inside the crafting interface. So make sure you look away, open your inventory, then you can organize it away there. Alright, so let's pick up our crafting table. I'm going to continue mining. Should be able to mine this sulfur now. Alright, fantastic, and there's some more tin. We're having some pretty good luck. Alright, I'll see you guys back here in a minute. Sweet, so I was mining out this coal vein here, and I just happened to run across some Serpentis quartz. So this is a quartz ore. It's added by Applied Energistics. It's going to be super useful later on when we start making some Applied Energistics machines. But it's going to be really great early on because we can make a grinder using this quartz dust and the quartz that come from those. So that's one of our main goals, is to get this. So let's see if we can go to use here. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I had a brief crash there. I guess for some reason not having modular power suits installed made it so when I hit U it wasn't working. So make sure you have the modular, if you go with the same setup I have, make sure you have modular power suits installed, because now I can look at use. So what I was trying to show you was the grinder here. So we need this Certus, I said Ceratus, but I meant Certus quartz here, and we're going to use that to make grindstone. And I didn't even say what the grindstones do. What they do are double your ores manually, and it's kind of a tedious process, but early on it's definitely the best way to go. So that's what we're working towards. Alright, so I'm going to carry on here. Alright, fantastic. I have another really great find here. We're just right down from our base. It's just right up that way. And right here I found a whole giant pool of lava. So hey, you can't really beat that. So we're definitely going to be taking advantage of this lava shortly too. So I wanted to show you that. Okay, so here we have some lead ore. Lead ore's added by thermal expansion and a few of the other mods. It's really useful for making machines, and very important for making hardened glass later, which we're going to need to make a lot of our piping that we're going to be using. So that's pretty exciting to find some of that. I'm going to keep on trucking. Alright, this is fantastic. I was lucky enough to come across a bunch of gravel, and usually in vanilla Minecraft, gravel is not that great of a substance to have. But in the modded Minecraft, it's really excellent. Let me show you why here. So gravel can be used for all kinds of things. You just hover over it and hit U, and it'll show you. You can use it to make gravel bricks, which are really nice, kind of decorative for like streets or roads or things like that. You can compress it into compressed gravel using extra utilities, which is just fantastic. You can also color it to make black stone gravel and white stone gravel. So that, just for decorative purposes, is really cool. But here's the main thing we're going to be using gravel for, and that's grout. So grout is used in Tinkerer's Construct to make seared bricks. You need grout, and that's gravel, sand, and clay. So finding this much gravel right away is really nice. So if that happens for you, make sure you pick it up. Alright guys, I did want to mention to you, I told you to pick up sulfur, but I didn't actually show you what it's used for, so I wanted to do that real quick. You'll see here sulfur is used in a few recipes for batteries and things like that. So for a leadstone flux capacitor, this is used for thermal expansion in order to make your tools. Not thermal expansion, sorry, for Tinkerer's Construct to make your tools rechargeable, which is really cool. Alright, and it's used to make sulfuric acid, to be put in batteries. It's used to make gunpowder. It's very useful, so that's why you're going to want to pick that up. Okay, that's it. Alright, so here's something really interesting. Here's some sapphire ore from Project Red. So Project Red is an excellent mod that took over for Elaram's mod, Red Power, and they're doing a really good job. Completely original code, but what's important is that these sapphires here, if I mine them with my pick here, you'll see I get the sapphires, and they can be used in crafting, and I believe that they're as good as diamond, but they don't have the same durability, so they're very, very good for using while you're down here mining if you don't want to use up all your iron and things like that. So we'll probably be making some tools out of sapphires. I think you can find rubies, and I want to say emeralds, but I can't remember. There's a red one, a blue one, and a green one, so keep an eye out for those. And I'm sure they're going to be used for other things in the future too. Let's see if actually, we'll check real quick. So let's see, we got tools. Sickles are really cool. Hopefully I remember, I was going to say remind me to show you guys a sickle and how to use it, but I'm sure that we'll get to that. So right now it looks like they're used for tools. I'm sure it'll probably be used in some other recipes as well later on down the road. Alright, so that's sapphires, guys. Alright, guys, you'll remember earlier that I had showed you lead ore, which is used in some basic machines. Here's silver ore. Silver ore is also another ore that's added to the game, used in machine making. It's very, very good to have. One thing to keep in mind, I noticed, is lead ore and silver ore seem to be like connected at the hip. So there, anytime that you're mining out a vein of lead or a vein of silver, make sure you mine around it and see if there's one of its counterparts nearby. It's a little advice for you. Alright. Alright guys, this is the last ore I'm going to show you for now. We're going to stop mining. This is copper ore. I know I told you to mine around 30, Y level 30 and higher to find copper. I wasn't having much luck down that low at 30. So I came up higher and I am finding it looks like 50 and above. So you're probably going to find more of it, I think, around there, but don't quote me. You might want to look that one up, guys. But there's a little bit of copper ore. We've got some good basic mining done. We're going to head back to base, and for the first episode here, now that we've done a little mining, let me show you this real quick. These are berry bushes. You can grow these, and you can eat these berries to satisfy your hunger, and you can actually overeat them and fill up your saturation, and then you don't have to eat quite so often. That's something you'll have to try out for yourself to really see how that works. I got turned around, didn't I? There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so here we are, headed back to the village. I'm going to get this stuff put away and get a basic setup going. So let's just do that. I was going to cut, but hey, why not? Let's just show you. Alright, so I did come back once to drop stuff off already. You'll see I've got a few things dropped off here, but nothing too crazy. So let's go ahead and get everything unloaded. And you can just shift click. Now say I wanted all of the cobblestone out of this chest. With the configs I have, I just hit shift and control at the same time. Left, shift, and control. And then I can grab the cobblestone. That's a pretty cool trick. Alright, be right back. So now that we have just some basic mining, I only spent probably, I don't know, 15-20 minutes mining. We have some basic ores and things to get us started. We have 5 of the Certus dust, some Certus quartz, and we have these ores now, and we don't want to waste ore. And with modded Minecraft, you can double your ore by grinding it down, turning it into dust, and smelting it. That's exactly what we're going to want to do. Now, there are really great ways to do this later on and automate it and everything else, but right now we really don't have the materials that we need to be able to do that. So what we're going to do first is make a grindstone that I showed you guys earlier. So let's cut this out here. This is just a temporary home as well. If you're wondering why I'm held up in this tiny shack with no door, very temporary. So first thing we're going to do is get some furnaces laid down, get some coal in there, and I just happen to know that we're going to need some smooth stone. So the way you get smooth stone, you cook up some cobblestone, and that'll give us smooth stone. Alright, so next thing we're going to need is some sticks. Okay, let's open up our crafting table. And this is pretty neat over here. If we come over here, we type in the search for, this is NEI here. Not enough items mod, and it gives us this nice display on the right showing us all the items, and this is a search box so we can narrow it down. So if I type grind down here, it should bring up a few different things. There's a grinder, 2 grinders from 2 different mods, factorization and Mine Factory Reloaded. We're going to go for this one here from Applied Energistics. Okay, we can see that we're going to need a wooden gear. So if I click on the wooden gear, you'll see this question mark right over here. If you shift click that question mark, it will fill up your crafting table with the recipe items out of your own inventory, and then you can just grab the gear. Talk about saving you time. If you know what you need, you can just keep it in your inventory and you're good to go. So just like that, we made a wood gear with 4 sticks. So that was one of the first things we needed. We're also going to need 3 of these quartz right here. And we're going to need a handle, so let's go ahead and grab our sticks. We're going to line them up like this, like that, and boom. It gives us a wooden crank. We'll put that down here. Let's go ahead and put away this stuff. What is that? Zombie flesh? Rotten flesh. Good lord. Okay, so there we go. We've got our wooden gear. We've got our wooden crank, and we're cooked up some smooth stone. Let's grab it. Alright, and we're going to need some regular cobblestone as well. Here we go. We're going to click on grindstone up here. We're going to shift, click the question mark, and then bam, just like that, we have a grindstone to get us started. So we're going to put that right here next to our bed. We're not wasting any space in this little hovel. And you'll see here that if I click the crank, nothing's happening. It's because I don't have anything in this inventory. And this inventory looks a little complicated. It's not. So we just open this up. We're going to grab our ores out of here. You just drop them in here. So we'll start with the silver, the copper, and the tin. And then if we hold right click here with it, you can have something in your hand or not, it doesn't matter. You'll see that the copper got dropped down into here, and it's going to get ground into dust and fill up these spots. And then for each one of the copper ore, you'll see we're going to get 2 copper dust. So let me show you that. Okay. Alright, and see, we had 1. You'll see we had 3 total. Here's 1 and 1, that's 2, and then one of them got turned into 2 dust. So we're going to drop that dust down, and if we come back to our furnace, we'll see that for 1 copper ore, it's going to cook us up 2 copper ingots. Alright, so that cooked up right there into our 2 copper. So I'm just going to rinse and repeat this process here. Guys, we're going to use our new grindstone, and we're going to grind up the ore that we have. We're going to throw it in the chest, and I might do a little bit of mining between now and the next video. And when we come back, we're going to do a little bit of stuff with Tinkerer's Construct and have some fun making some better tools for ourselves. Maybe get a farm started, or maybe build a house. I don't know. I haven't decided. So until then, this is Underwolf signing off. I will see you next time, my friends. I hope you had a good time. I sure did. I look forward to many, many more adventures. Catch you later.